Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about a topic that I wasn't really sure that I ever actually wanted to talk about on the channel, and I'll explain why I've decided to actually discuss this with you guys in a bit. So I feel like I've been quite open about suffering from anxiety and depression. I've never not mentioned that on the channel when I've been struggling with something, and that's what I've been going through. And I have mentioned briefly in the past that I've been sort of going through some other stuff as well, but I didn't really want to tell you guys about it, and now I feel okay about that. So I don't know if I put this in the title or not. So if I haven't, surprise! And if I have, then you already know why we're here and you want to hear me sort of talk about it a little bit. I'm autistic, and that was a surprise to me given that I didn't know that for the first 26 years of my life. Now I'm me at 27, officially a year and a bit after being diagnosed officially by the NHS, loving life, and actually okay to talk to you guys about it. So this has sort of been an ongoing process for me since 2 years ago when I suspected that I might be autistic, and I took an online test and I was like, oh wow, okay, I scored quite highly on a lot of these things. So since I live in the UK, I've got the NHS, and I contacted them and I was like, listen, I think I might be autistic. Turns out, autistic. Very autistic. If you guys do want to hear about my diagnosis, let me know down in the comments below and I will actually sort of go into the process in detail. It's quite a lot. I could probably splurge quite a lot of information at you, which is why I'm excluding it from this video. So yeah, last year I found out that I was autistic, and it's a little bit of a weird thing because for the first 26 years of my life, I just thought I had a collection of weird things that I did. I just thought, oh, I just do that weird thing, that's just another weird thing that I do. And I never really thought too much about it. But when I got this diagnosis of actually being autistic, it put it all into place. Because it's normal and it's okay, and the way that I react to things is okay. I didn't know that for a lot of my life. I thought I overreact a lot or anything like that. It isn't that. I feel emotions very, very strongly. I react to change in probably not the best way all the time. I do struggle with that, as many autistic people do. I have a lot of sensory issues, which I just thought, was just me being a bit odd. There was a period of time where I had to wear sunglasses to work because I sat opposite a window and everyone thought I was being really weird. And I was like, yeah, it's just really bright and I can't see and it's giving me a headache. So I was wearing my sunglasses, typing on my computer. I thought it was really weird. Turns out, bright lights, bad for me. So yeah, I had a bunch of different things that make sense now, that I've learned that my brain is neurodiverse and it's not neurotypical. It's been a really eye-opening process, sort of learning about myself over the past year. I didn't really want to tell anyone at first. I told a few people, my close friends and my family, and I was like, listen, this is what I'm going through and I'm trying to sort of get this diagnosis. And when I got the diagnosis, I would tell them about the things that I'd learnt about me as an autistic person. But I didn't really want everyone to know. Now in this bit that I'm about to say, this is just me. I'm only talking about my experience. So if this doesn't apply to any other autistic people, then that's fine. This is just how I felt at the time. I think I had some sort of stigma where I was I don't really want to tell people that I'm autistic because I don't want them to treat me differently, and I don't want them to think that I'm weird or something like that, and to affect how they treat me normally, because everybody already knows me. And it's taken me this year, I think quite a lot of it has been in lockdown, while I've been spending a lot of time with myself and giving fewer fucks about what people think. It's taken that time for me to go, actually, I'm okay with people knowing. And there are a couple of reasons for that. One, it's such a big part of my identity. It feels it just feels wrong to not talk about it, because I am who I am because I'm autistic. And I have this love for books because reading is one of my special interests, and talking about books is so amazing to me. I'm extremely empathetic. I have very, very strong emotions, but I also am afraid that the words that are going to come out of my mouth aren't words that I'm worried that I'm going to offend people when I talk because I'm very, very blunt. And I tend to shy away from situations that I'm like, oh my god, what if I say the wrong thing? So that is why I don't do shout out videos anymore, and why I don't really like talking about other people's channels, because I'm like, I really like this person and I don't want to offend them, and what if I offend them? So I have like a little major anxiety freak out thing that happens in my brain. But that's mostly because I know I do say the wrong things sometimes, and I don't want to do that around people that I care about. So yeah, that's an explanation I've been wanting to give you guys for a long time, and now you have it. It's because foot goes in the mouth sometimes, and I don't want to do that to people I like. So I think I veered off topic there, but yeah, it's who I am, and I love that about me, and there are so many great things that come from being an autistic person. So yeah, that's reason number one, is that I wanted to sort of tell you guys, because I wanted to be a bit more open about who I am. I just want to be more of myself and sort of be open about the things that I'm sort of going through, or like the reactions that I have. I think I have certain reactions to things that aren't necessarily neurotypical reactions, and I kind of want to just be out there as a neurodiverse person and sort of share that with people. Which kind of nicely leads me into a second point. I've been really wanting to read some books with autistic main characters. I haven't been doing that. And I keep saying like, oh, I really want to read that book, I really want to read that book. But I didn't want to read that book when I wasn't out on this channel as an Own Voices reviewer, because obviously my reaction to these books is different as an Own Voices reader, and I really wanted to read some of these books and I just haven't, because I couldn't face trying to explain my opinions on it without being honest about why I feel that way. So yeah, now that hopefully means that I can actually read some books with autistic main characters and actually talk to you guys about them from my perspective, at least. I can finally read The Kiss Quotient, and honestly I've been so holding back on that one. I'm like, I'm really going to enjoy that book, and I've been holding back for so long, and now I can finally read it, and I feel really happy about that. If you've got any other recommendations with books with autistic main characters or autistic authors, I would love to read those and give my perspective as an Own Voices reader. So that's really something that I'm looking forward to bringing more to the forefront of this channel, and I'm really excited about that. I'm also really looking forward to being able to just do autistic things on the channel now. Like, how exciting is that? I know it doesn't sound exciting to you guys, I don't know if it sounds exciting to you guys, but like, there are things that I stop myself doing because I am masking, trying to look like a neurotypical person when I am not a neurotypical person. I just regular person things. I get to be my regular self on the channel, and it's just very exciting. If you guys want to learn anything else about my journey as an autistic person, I would really love to share that with you guys. I know that mainstream media tends to portray autism in a very specific way. That's not the experience that I have had with it. It's not the experience that everyone has with it. If you've met one autistic person, then you've met one autistic person. Everybody's experience and journey with autism is extremely different, and you know, I can only share my experience with it. So yeah, if you've got any questions about autism, I can really only speak as to my experience as an autistic person, but I'll do my best to answer them down below. And if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!